At long last, it's done. Well, in this episode of Aston1936.com, it's finally done. I can't tell you how satisfying it was to finally peel the cover off my new HD screen. I've been working on this for quite a while. So as you know, if you've been following the channel, I've been fitting an Aston Installations HD infotainment upgrade to my Aston Martin. And if you have a look, it's finally done. Simultaneously I had the wood refinish, but there's the new HD screen. It's linked up with Android Auto to my Samsung phone. The new glass gear select buttons look fantastic. And I'm just starting to learn, how the system works. There's still more to do on the project that I wanted to at least do this wrap-up video for this first phase, the installation part, just so that you could get some of the satisfaction. If you are going to do the front parking camera, though, that's going to be the next video in the series. If you're going to do the rear parking camera, that's the next video after that. For those of you that weren't getting those cameras, though, I wanted to get you this satisfaction now. I'm still probably going to have a few more videos on living with the system. One will include calibrating the front parking camera. I'll probably just have a general usability video for what I think of how things went. You can see here now that the center console is all back together, I went and got myself a nice, they included an Apple CarPlay cable, but I'm an Android user, so I needed a USB-C. And if we get the camera back in here, you can see just how nicely these ports are sort of hidden and integrated into the car. So if you want to hook up by wired, you could get yourself an 18-inch, high quality cable off Amazon. I'll have a link down there. You can always leave that tucked in there. But just so you know, it's all wireless. So I'm hooked up by wireless connection, which is fantastic. Maybe if your phone can't do that, you could use the wired. So I probably won't have this cable sitting in my tray. Down here you also see the the final result of the most switch. It switches the audio back to the original car audio. And then in here we have all the controls, the additional power point, the joystick for moving around on the screen, the button for toggling between the front parking camera and the original stereo. So there's my front camera working, left and right view, center on view, and a parking view. So all that's working great. And back to the Android Auto view. So you might be wondering how long it took. Well, I won't tell you how long it took me shooting all these 20 or 30 scenes, but if you were, I'd spend a couple of evenings in the week watching all my videos for the project, and then you could easily knock this out if you're just doing the Android Auto CarPlay part on a Saturday in your in your garage. Get up, have breakfast, get out to the garage, start doing all the prerequisites, get the system fitted, and by the end of the day you're probably going to be in good shape and it'll be all done. If you're going to do the parking cameras, I would add another whole day. So Saturday for the first part, Sunday for the parking cameras, and you'll be finished before you head to work on Monday. Difficulty level, if you're just doing the Android Auto Apple CarPlay multimedia module component, I'd say the difficulty level is actually kind of low to medium. It wasn't very hard at all. You're doing almost all the work inside the cabin. If you're going to do the parking cameras, I'd say the difficulty level was more medium. You've got to get the wiring through the firewalls, so you're going to be doing a little bit more work there. But overall, not too bad. So, maybe 4 hours on a Saturday if you're just doing the simplest part of the system. Now, I had a few troubles along the way. One of them was this PowerPoint. If you watched the video on fitting the console, that I don't have the original PowerPoint in here anymore. It interfered with the bodywork of the car underneath with this new deep 3D printed ashtray. So I came up with a solution for that. So that was one of the challenges. And of course, you saw me right when I did the very first step of the very first video when I removed the rear center console piece. I had the broken off clip from the damn previous owner for one of the pieces of leather. So I repaired that, and that's probably to be expected when you're doing the project, is that you're going to have little hiccups along the way and you just have to work through them. So would I have any suggestions for Aston installation to make the kit better? I have one. I think that you might want to offer an optional DIY supplies kit, maybe something that has all the different zip ties, the little pieces of foam, all the little bits and bobs that I've used along the way to make this project go a little smoother. So rather than just expecting that somebody has all those in their shop, why not, grab a set of those and include them in a Ziploc bag and include it with the kit for, an extra 50 or 75 bucks, including the PowerPoint option. So that might be pretty good. And I might also put in that same DIY envelope a QR code that comes to the YouTube playlist where I show you how to do it all. So, all right, I'm going to wrap it up at this point. Up here, you'll probably find a link to the next video in the series. It'll be something to do either probably with the front parking camera or calibrating some part of the system. Down here, you're going to find a link to the companion blog article that I've had for the whole series that lists all the products and services and technical specs and all the things like that. If you'd like to get videos like this, please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. So hit the subscribe button. And if you have any comments, how did I do? Do you like the results? Whatever your thoughts are, please leave those comments down below. Thanks for watching.